is that what happens?
Yeah.
So it
It
starts,
starts.
and then after it starts, we walk in.
And we open the beer.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. And we crack these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Cheers.
Cheers.
And welcome to the bar today.
And welcome to the bar today.
Today is a very special episode. Very special episode today.
Yes.
Whoop.
Whoa! Seizures!
That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Whoa, easy.
Calm your tits.
Whoa, relax.
Calm your tits.
Relax. Yes, today's a very special hanging out today because this one goes out to my beautiful grandma. Grandma is mending from some health things.
Yep.
So we are sending out amazing vibes to my beautiful grandma, the nicest lady on the entire planet.
She is the nicest lady on the entire planet.
Who is getting her health better right now. So, Grandma, we are sending good vibes your way.
Yep.
And thank you for being the nicest lady on literally the
Grandma's
entire
cool shit.
planet.
She's way better than my grandma.
This entire episode is dedicated to my beautiful grandma. And we're saying strong prayers and good vibes her way. And all of the amazingness for her health to on the mend and be better. So,
yeah.
Bit of an emotional day today, but
a
little bit of an emotional day. But you know, we're in the good vibes
but
and
grandma's
emotional.
In good spirits.
She's in good spirits. She's in good spirits. So we're sending her love as her spirits continue to be good.
I think that is the most important thing when you are. Getting your health back.
Getting your health back, exactly. Yeah. Getting your health back to be in good spirits. She's always there to listen to anything you have to say. And that is like...
She's not like your typical old person.
Yeah.
Like, she's very, like, open-minded and, like, thinky.
Yeah. I think she's the most open-minded older person that I know. Yeah, and she'll listen to anything that you have to say. She'll never judge you.
No.
And she'll never judge you. She'll listen to anything that you have to say, and she'll always just come back with some sort of genuinely clear-minded perspective.
That being said, I have never and will never have the courage to tell her I'm not a Catholic.
Fair. Hey, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's all right. No problem.
I can't.
And she would just be like, that is completely awesome.
She probably wouldn't give two shits.
No, because that's the type of lady she is.
Yeah.
She doesn't judge anybody about anything ever.
No, she'd just be like, well, as long as you're a good person and you believe in doing good, then...
That's exactly it. She would say something like that. Just be a good person, believe in doing good, and that's exactly what she would say. That's like literally what she would say. That's exactly what she would say.
So I let her say that she's praying for people.
You know, I'm sending her a prayer, man. I'm sending her good vibes. I'm sending her...
But I will send all my positive energy her way.
For her health to get better as we hang out here today with her. This is actually our first... Maybe we'll have to get her on actually at some point. I don't know if she'd want to do anything like this or not, but she probably would. She would probably have fun. But Grandma, we are sending you good vibes as your health gets better.
Yep.
And she clears out any health issues and gets a few things checked up. But she's doing good. She's doing good. So we're sending good vibes today to her. And to anybody else out there, maybe going through some health stuff, we are also sending you good vibes.
Yep.
To get your health better.
Yep.
And we hope that you are on the mend.
We do. Yes, we do.
Because what do we know too much about living life that if you're not healthy, you can't do anything?
No,
like you can't. If you're sick or whatever, or you need some health checks, get that sorted out. Because if you're not healthy and you don't have your health checks sorted out, then you can't do anything else anyway.
And listen to your body.
Yeah. That's huge.
If something feels off, most of the time it is.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, I'm definitely guilty of not listening to my body for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I ignored its warning signals.
It's true.
And I paid the price for that. Yeah. I did.
You pushed yourself a little too hard, maybe tweaked some things that you didn't have to, and then that's kind of what it was, right?
Well, it's just, maybe the issues that I have could have been dealt with sooner.
Fair.
Right?
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I think that's a good point to make when it comes to health stuff, is like, deal with your issues as soon as you can. to a point where you're not pushing yourself to that point where then now you're like, oh, now I really need to fix this, whatever my injury is. You know what I mean? But we're just people and we're tough as shit, so we're also like stubborn-headed, right?
Some people are.
I'm pretty mule-headed with my health.
I'm a mule too when it comes to that.
It's like I don't want to admit that I have a sore this or a sore anything. I'm just like, I'm good, man. Like, I'm good all the time, which is not always the case. But in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. My health is good, you know. But it's not always the case.
No.
So you gotta just check in with yourself and check in with somebody else if you need to, and be on the mend. And that's what my grandma did. She's like, I'm feeling a little tired, so she kind of went and got checked up, and probably a good thing she did.
Yeah.
So, you know, take some advice from her. If you're feeling not like yourself, you know, just go and get some assistance or checked up or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. So, good vibes. Good vibes to her. An emotional day.
Yeah.
But we're here today, hanging out. And the rest of the day was good. We're doing some repairs to some camp signs. Yeah,
that ended up being in our lap.
Yeah. So it's like we got some artsy stuff lined up to do some camp sign things. So that's been pretty sweet.
Camp sign.
You know, I love refurbishing things. I don't know about you.
It's fun.
What's your status on refurbishing?
I love
things?
it. It's fun. It's like bringing something back to life.
I agree with you.
And I think like with my interests, you know, it makes total sense. Like, I love it. And I love when other people do it.
Totally, yeah.
And, like, my ability to refurbish things is, like, real tiny.
You're getting more in-depth about different things.
Yeah, but it's still tiny. Like,
to refurbish, like, different stuff.
Yeah, like, there's some people that can refurbish old, like, furniture and shit like that.
Sure, yeah.
I could try, but you'd probably be able to tell the difference.
That's true. But I think, like, to get rid of some wastefulness, refurbishing anything is always the way to go if you can. Refurbishing tables, refurbishing whatever. I fixed the kettle the other day. Woot, woot, woot. That's not really refurbishing. That's not refurbishing. But still, that's not wasting something because I actually fixed it.
It's true.
Right? So I think a lot of times you can fix a lot of shit. But a lot of times, if you're just, like, thinking, like, whatever, or maybe I'll get a new one, you know what I mean? It's like, you don't need to get a new one of everything. Like, just try and fix something.
Try and fix it first, within reason.
I literally took out 4 screws, I popped off the back, and I tightened the switch, and the switch was loose. That's all it is. Like, there's so many things. Nice. There's so many things you can fix and refurbish that we don't need to keep buying new things of everything, you know what I mean? It's like you don't need to get a new this and just refurbish some stuff. You know?
Unless it's like falling apart and decrepit.
Fair, I guess. But like, there's so much woodworking stuff that you can refurbish. I like the people that do the gas pump refurbishing things.
Yeah, that shit's
cool. Those old like gas pumps that get refurbished.
Just like generally all that old stuff that gets refurbished. I think
that stuff's neat. Even if it's not refurbished to the point where they're using it again,
or like
just like even they refurbish it as a decoration.
Yeah, or like old jukeboxes. Yeah, and shit like that.
It's so fun to have as decorations in your place. Just refurbish things. I like when I go to places to see nice refurbished this or. That's like a refurbished something from 100 years ago, and just all kinds. There's just so much character in that shit. You know what I mean? It's true.
It's lived a life.
Exactly.
Multiple lives, maybe. Yeah, I like that stuff.
I don't think we have enough decorations that are refurbished things.
You mean like us?
Yeah.
Well,
it's not really like part of our major decor, like refurbishing stuff.
We have some stuff. Like I put the new material around that ottoman. That's technically refurbishing.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, it's not a professional job by any means, but it works.
That's true.
And it looks half decent. So
True. Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, and I mean, that was your first one when you did that.
I'd never done it before. I had never used a staple gun, and it was scary as shit. Because I have watched way too many boo-boos with staple guns.
Staple gun injuries got you looking a little doing this.
And like, The thing's got oomph, man. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm a little weakling when it comes to my arms, but like, I had to put my body weight into that shit.
To get that staple gun
I had
going?
to like go up on my knees and like go. Ugh.
You don't have the like full battery auto staple gun?
No, I still have to push it.
You got the manual staple gun?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. But you did it.
I did.
You were able to get the staples
Not quite bushy enough for...
into the wood. I think I even asked you if you wanted, like, you know, some help, and you're just like, nope, got it. You're like, I don't want... I got this.
I got into that mindset that I get where I'm just like, fuck it!
You're like, I got this, and then boom, 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 you were doing all the staples on the refurbish.
It was
cool.
It was interesting.
What's the coolest thing you've refurbished? Like
our cupboards.
Oh.
And even still, I want to change those fucking handles so bad. Those handles are.
You're not a fan of the handles that we have?
No, I don't like them.
They're not bad.
They're okay.
They're cupboard handles. They work. They open and close the cupboards.
Yeah, I know. But I'm an aesthetic person. I like bougie things.
Fair.
It's a bit of an issue.
Oh, okay.
Italian problems.
Is that definitely Italian problems? Bouginess? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would admit that? 100% Italian.
Oh, yeah. Italians like expensive things.
There you go.
It's
there
in our
you
DNA.
go. It's just like,
Sorry, like, and it's like...
We can refurbish things, but we like those nice handles.
And it's weird because, like, it'll just happen if I'm in a store or whatever. And there'll be, like, a set of 5 different coasters, let's say.
Yeah.
And I will automatically choose the most expensive one.
You'll just like, these are the ones.
I'll just be like, that one, I like that one, and it'll be the top end. Every time. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is.
Fair.
Like, it could be a coaster, it could be a broom, it could be a dress, it could be a car. Like, it doesn't matter.
Fair.
I will pick the expensive one.
And I'll just keep saying, can't afford that, can't afford that, can't afford that, till we get down to right about the bottom, and then I'll be like, maybe we can get those ones. Maybe the ones that are right at the bottom are something that we can consider.
They're too plain.
You know, the ones that are right at the bottom could be something that we can consider. You see that ones that other person's throwing out that are on the corner, sitting in front of their driveway? Those are the ones that we can get. Those ones right there. The ones on the corner of the driveway that person's giving away for free, those are the ones that we can... Those ones we can handle. Those ones right there.
And this
we can
is
definitely handle those.
About learning how to refurbish things.
Refurbish!
Because I tend to like very eclectic things or very not fancy, but like when there's a lot of detail to it. Like, I like very specific things, I guess.
You're detail oriented.
I'm detail oriented. Yeah. So like, you know, I will pick the damask print dresser over the plain black dresser.
Fair.
Because I'm just that way. So the good thing is when you learn how to refurbish things, you can get something plain and make it your own. So
that's true.
You don't have to pay that extra amount that you do when you want something kind of on the fancy end of things.
True.
Or like more... There's a fucking word here.
Spicy?
Nope.
Unique. Meatball. Fettuccine. Linguine. Bruschetta.
I know I'm doing the Italian hand.
Pizza formaggio.
Crap, what's it called? Customized. I like things that are customized. So
who doesn't like things that are customized?
Some people don't care. Like some people are like, whatever. Like it's plain and blue. I'll have it.
What's something that you would be more into getting or not getting based on customization? Like what? Like
everything.
Okay. Fair.
It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter. It could be from a phone to a floaty.
To a floaty. A simple customized floaty. A
Yeah.
pool noodle even. If it had some a poodle?
Yeah.
A poodle?
A custom poodle.
A custom poodle.
I would get a custom
So
poodle.
you would get a custom poodle with a custom unique haircut, probably.
Absolutely.
What color hair would you dye your poodle's hair?
If I dyed my poodle?
If you had a poodle, what color hair would your poodle have?
Probably black.
Your poodle would be black. You would have a black poodle.
It would be black and white poodle.
You would have a black poodle with you all the time. Black and white poodle.
Yeah.
Interesting.
A black and white poodle. It would be great.
What accessories would your poodle have?
A really cool collar.
Oh.
with bling on it.
Nice.
Because I also like sparkles.
So you'd have a blinged out sparkle black poodle.
Fucking right.
That sounds badass.
Absolutely.
Sounds
I'd have
badass
a
as
blinged out
shit.
sparkly black poodle.
What would your badass blinged out black sparkly poodle's name be?
Butch. No.
Butch! Yeah!
Butch the poodle.
Nice. Hold on. That gets a light flicker. Let's see if I can do it.
Oh, we got light flicker.
Butch the poodle. Butch the poodle. Yeah. That's awesome. That's cool. That's a cool name. Realistically,
I
you
don't
would
know
call
if I
it
would
Butch.
call it Butch. No.
You don't know if you'd call it
I
Butch?
probably wouldn't call it Butch.
What would you call it?
I might call it... I don't know. Because I name things after personalities. Maybe... Wednesday.
That's cute.
Wednesday.
I was thinking you were going to go with the dinosaur name there. I was
No, it's too
thinking that
complicated.
you were going to go with the dinosaur name. Like calling your poodle T-Rex for like an irony purpose or something like that.
No.
This is T-Rex and it's just this little black poodle blinged
Although
out with
that
a
would
chain.
be very funny.
With like a blinged
you know
out
what?
black poodle
Or
with a
just
chain.
Rex.
Or just Rex. This is Rex. And you just look at it and you're like, sup Rex? And
I
it's
like
just
that.
the chillest like little poodle just,
Alright.
Just looking at you like...
I like that. I was trying to think of something that went with black things. And Wednesday came to mind, but I like that.
Okay.
Rex.
So Wednesday or Rex?
Rex the poodle.
Rex the poodle.
Wednesday Rex.
Wednesday Rex, bro. Wednesday Rex.
Wednesday Rex.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
I like that. You think we'll ever get a dog?
No.
We'll never get a dog? I can't convince you to get a
I
dog?
shouldn't say never.
Right now, probably
right now,
not.
no. Right now, definitely no.
No, definitely no.
But maybe like I'm not a dog hater.
No, I know.
I
But
like
just
dogs.
like you got to commit to a dog. I don't like.
I'm an animal person, and I know too much.
Yeah.
And I know that specific breeds of dogs need specific things, and I would want to be able to provide those
I totally
things.
agree with you. I don't want to get a dog and have to leave it for way too much long amounts of
No.
time and like just not take care of
Like-
it right. Like I couldn't do it.
No.
I couldn't do it to the dog. I'd be
No.
like,
I have to be much older and more feeble,
Yeah, that's fair.
and probably. But see, then you run into the problem of you're old and feeble, so how do you walk your dog because you're old and feeble?
You just get some chickens and then you train your chickens to walk your dog. Just chickens can walk your dog. If you can train a chicken to walk a dog,
I think
You're
your dog
like-
would walk your chicken.
you're like next level. Do you think you could train a dog to walk a chicken? Maybe.
Depending on the dog.
Some dogs could do it. I think some dogs could pull off being trained to walk
I
a
think
chicken.
so.
Yeah.
I think they could.
Mhm. Yeah.
They might not be very good at it.
They probably, you know.
They probably drag the chicken more than anything.
Maybe, yeah, that's true. That's possible. That's true.
Yeah.
I agree with you
What
on
about a
that, though.
cat? Would you ever get a cat?
A cat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would consider a cat.
Yeah.
I mean, I like cats, but it's the same thing. I mean, you can, your cat can be, if you have the right setup, you can leave it for a little bit longer than a dog, but
Yeah.
they still need a lot of love for the kitties, you know
It
what
depends
I mean?
on the
So,
cat too.
Yeah.
Like again, some breeds need more attention than others.
That's
right?
fair. Yeah, that's true.
Like there's some cats that you could be gone for a week and they wouldn't notice, and then there's some cats.
See, to me, that'd be too long. I couldn't
Oh,
do
I
it.
wouldn't do it. Not a week. I think.
But you
like,
could.
You could.
I guess.
I think like the most would be 3 days.
Yeah.
But there's some breeds that you leave them for a day and they get pissed off at you and piss in your shoes,
That's true.
and then they sit by the door and they wait for you to come home so they can see how pissed off you got that they pissed in your shoes, and then they'll give you the snooty cat look and just be like, you shouldn't have left, and walk away from you,
Fair.
because that's what cats do.
That's fair.
That's why I appreciate the cat.
Yeah. And those Sphinx cats got pretty popular.
Oh, they're
right?
so cute. Yeah.
The Sphinx cats. I see a lot of people with Sphinx cats now, and they're
Yeah.
unique.
Yeah,
They're
they
really,
never
like,
used to be as popular. Like, it was mostly us weirdos that
Fair,
were
but I
drawn to
guess
Sphinx
like
cats.
everything different kind of people like get drawn to sometimes, and like I think the
It's-
Sphinx cats are so different that it's
The
like.
like sort of
Is that what it is with that?
yeah, like darker world has become a lot more popular.
Okay, cool.
And I think that's why. Like, Sphinx cats are very alien looking.
Okay.
So now,
cool.
because all of these weird things are now really popular,
Sure.
the Sphinx cat has gotten a lot more popular.
Oh, okay. So more people tend to be gravitating towards the Sphinx cat.
Yeah, but that's unfortunate in a sense, because I think a lot of people get those cats because they look cool and they think they're cool, but they require a lot of care.
They're higher maintenance, right?
They're high maintenance because they're a specialty breed.
Fair, okay.
So, and I don't think that they are as mixed as a lot of other breeds. Like, I think
That's
they're
true.
still fairly pure.
Yeah, absolutely.
But holy fuck, they're cute. I would love to have a black little Sphinx cat.
That's cool.
Oh my god, I love black Sphinx cats.
Nice.
I'll take the black one over the white one, but...
And what would you name your black Sphinx cat?
Sphinx. No, I don't know. Sphinxy?
I just name it Sphinxy.
Probably something lame like
Sphinx.
Cleo. No, I don't know.
Why would Cleo be lame?
Because it's Cleopatra.
Cleopatra? Yeah, Cleopatra.
Egypt. Sphinx.
Egypt, Sphinx, Cleopatra. Yeah, so you'd go with something like that. You wouldn't name it Rexy? Little Rexy?
Little
Rex?
Rexy?
I'm just obsessed with Rex.
See,
now.
I think Rex sounds cuter for a cat.
I think Rex sounds cuter for a cat too.
Yeah.
Like my little cat named T-Rex, like that's pretty cute.
That's pretty cute.
That's pretty cute. Meet
I like
T-Rex.
that.
That's a
I
pretty
like
cool.
that.
That's a pretty cool cat
That's
name.
adorable.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
it.
Meet T-Rex. It's the smallest little cat
we need
ever.
a cat named T-Rex.
Yeah,
now.
that's it. Little
That's
tiny
it.
kitty.
A little
Tiny kitty. Come here, Rexy.
Yep.
That's cute.
Tiny kitty.
I love that.
Tiny kitty Rex.
I love that. That's so great. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay.
That's its full name too. Its full name is Tiny Kitty Rex. So short is T-Rex.
Tiny Kitty Rex.
And then TKR.
TKR.
Is its initials. That's
Hells
it.
yeah.
It's
Tiny
decided.
Kitty Rex. TKR.
Tiny Kitty Rex. It's decided.
It's TKR. It's Tiny Kitty Rex.
It's decided.
I love that. That's cute AF.
Decided.
It's cute AF.
Cute AF.
Cute AF.
But see, I can't be that picky when it comes to dogs or cats, because I will not get one from a breeder. I will not go to a pet store. Like,
You're just like adopt.
adopt. 100%. I had an adopted dog when I was younger, and he was a sweetheart, beautiful little dog. And I just, like with kids, I think there's so many animals now in shelters that need homes, and we shouldn't have to kill these animals because there's no space.
That's true.
And especially with, the pandemic that happened, and a lot of people are getting rid of their animals now because they can't take care of them.
And we should also echo to don't forget to get your pet spayed or neutered, because we all know who said that.
Bob!
We all know who said that. So we'll just echo that one time.
Which I am upset about, because on Saturday when we lost the wonderful Bob Barker to our world, I said I wanted to do a shot for Bob.
Shot for Bob.
Because I was at a bachelorette week.
That's right. You were out of town.
And it never happened. Because everyone was asleep by like 10 o'clock.
What?
Because they were pussies.
Wow, you think it's going to be wild and wildness, but it was just chill and chill.
I was prepped. Like,
it was chill and chill. It wasn't all wild and cray.
It wasn't. It was like slightly.
maybe for a little bit.
On Friday night, it was slightly like
it got
accelerated.
A little bit wild.
I wouldn't even describe it as wild.
No, just like
it was quite tame.
Okay. So no, not the wildest.
We had one shot of gin.
You didn't win the world's.
And it wasn't even a big shot.
You didn't even win the world. You didn't win the world's wildest bachelorette. Needless to say.
No, I almost laughed when she handed me the shot, because when I pour shots, I pour the full shot glass.
Oh, it's like when you pour a wine glass. I
pour the whole thing.
A wine glass is usually this, but you fill the entire wine glass
fill the
up.
wine glass.
You basically take it to the brim.
If I'm having a drink,
you can't even carry the wine glass without like half of it spilling most of the time.
You have to stop halfway.
Yeah, because you fill it up so much. You're like, this is my wine glass, and it's full and it's spilling everywhere.
She comes over to me with the shot glass.
This is how I do it. This is how I do it.
And it was like maybe a third of the way full.
Yeah.
I almost laughed in her face.
You're like, this is all I got.
But I was also half glad because it was gin.
Oh, fair. Yeah.
Blech.
You haven't found the gin.
The only gin I've had that doesn't make me make a face is the Crosscut gin.
Okay.
So we have a local distillery here.
Crosscut gin is good.
And they're the only ones I've had that I can handle it. It still won't be my alcohol of choice.
No. But they make a nice gin.
They make a nice gin.
They do make a nice gin at Crosscut.
It's nice and balanced. It doesn't make you go, Urgh.
It's true. And it's like that with tequila too, I find.
I haven't had it.
Tequila can give you the face, but if it's balanced right, then it can be nice.
I haven't had the balanced tequila yet.
It can be nice.
Haven't had it.
Yeah?
Haven't had it.
I haven't tried, what's that one, the one that The Rock makes, Terramana, did I say that right?
I don't know.
He makes like a tequila, Terramana's tequila.
Mana would make sense.
I think that's what they called it. Terramana, am I saying that right?
Is it mana?
I think I'm saying that right.
Spirit.
Yeah.
From Hawaii.
Good mana, right? Having good mana.
It's like
good aura. It's like your aura. It's your aura, right?
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet, so
Can you even get it in Canada?
I don't know if you can get it in Canada or not. I haven't even looked that deeply.
We should look at the LCBO.
You can order a lot of stuff in, so you'd probably be able to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't tried that yet.
Or I can just get one of my American friends to be.
Yeah. So you're like life hacking shit because they're releasing things in the States and she's just life hacking, getting people down there to pick it up for her and send it here.
Yeah.
So she's basically just like, these invisible lines do nothing for me and I'm just going to figure out.
Fuck you, invisible line!
And I'm just going to figure a way to make it work because these invisible lines do not exist to me.
Fuck you, shipping across invisible line!
Whoever's out there determining these rates for these invisible lines and shipping.
Fuck you.
You guys were wild.
How many times have you said fuck in this episode? We need to put a warning at the beginning.
I know.
Sorry.
Yeah, my poor grandma's over here.
Mouth.
Like this is supposed to be a civil one where we're doing this for. This is my grandma's episode.
Sorry, Gram.
God, this is my grandma. You gotta censor yourself more, lady. You gotta have a. Well, you are Italian, so we forgive you.
Thanks.
We forgive all the Italians.
Thanks. We have problems.
Ay. These Italians, man. I tell you, you get an Italian fired up there, and they're just gonna. They can't stop.
You get two Italians fired up, then it's unstoppable. It's scary.
You get two Italians fired up, and you are in some sort of flaming pile of
If you can handle two Italians in one room.
You get two Italians fired up, and you are standing in the middle of a heat wave of you don't know what's about to go down.
No, you
that's
don't.
for sure. Because that is a lot of Italian.
It is a lot of Italian. Yeah, one of my glorious friends in the US of A sent me, well, two of them. It took two people to get me this stuff.
Fair. This was an interesting one. This is a journey.
They sent me the Profusion Jurassic Park 30th anniversary makeup collection.
To have it.
Had to have it.
One of those.
Did I get all of it?
One of those. I think you did. No, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think I might have.
I'm
Half
not sure.
by accident.
Did you?
Anyway, yeah, I think so.
Okay, fair.
Nope, I didn't get the fanny pack.
You didn't get it?
I didn't get it because it was lame.
Oh.
Even though the rest of the world liked the fanny pack, and I'm like,
you just weren't a fan.
Lame.
You weren't a fan of the fanny pack.
No. There was like one cool thing in the fanny pack, but most of it was lame. So I was like, And then I also found out that after I said I didn't want the fanny pack, that the adult dinosaur lovers in my life, who bought said fanny pack, realized that it was made for children afterwards, and they couldn't wear it.
It was too small?
It's too small.
They couldn't even fit it around or nothing.
Not the ones that I know, no.
Oh, kids fanny pack only.
Yeah.
Sorry, adults.
But
this one's made for the little
In any event, it ended up being way more awesome than I even thought, and I was so thankful.
That's cool.
That my American friends did that for me.
Well, I saw a dude the other day wearing the fanny pack like over his shoulder, like half down with like the fanny pack in the middle.
Just don't wear it this way, not around.
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool. I can see that style. You got the fanny pack like across your
it makes sense.
chest. You got stuff in it, whatever you need.
Ridiculous.
It looks bonkers, but it's very functional.
See,
it's more functional in a way. It's a functional piece. That's a functional piece.
I were to wear a fanny pack, which I won't because that's not okay.
You could rock a fanny pack.
I probably could if I tried, but I don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to? Okay.
I would wear it like on my hip. You know, kind of like old cowboys and shit wore like
Oh, like cowboys had their little gun things on their side.
Yeah, I would wear it.
They had
like,
their little shooter
on my
things.
hips.
Like
Yeah.
cowboy just
Yeah, exactly.
quick draw.
That's how I would wear
Quick
it.
draw.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Do a little quick draw. Do you think you'd be good or bad at the quick draw?
Terrible. I'd probably smack
I'd probably
my
get
gut on
it
something.
stuck.
Yeah.
I'd probably, by the time I tried to get it out, I would be shot. I probably wouldn't make
shoot
it
myself
too well.
or like shoot behind me.
Yeah, I'd be so klutzy and like my hand would get sweaty or something,
Yeah,
and then
it'd be
I'd
terrible.
reach for it and it would fall. Then I'd have to bend over. I'd get shot twice, and then I'd
In the
probably
ass.
and then I'd probably be trying to scramble to pick it up,
Yeah.
and it would just be there. And then by that point, I would have failed the quick draw
Yeah, it
to
would
about
suck.
10,000%. I'm not a very like quick draw
No.
type of person. No, I'm more of like a slow type of speed. You know, just the quick draw things. Not really good at that. Never really was. Even the games where it was like click as fast as you can, and I'm like, no, I'm just like can't do it. Can't do it. I just can't click that fast.
No, me neither.
Not for me.
No.
And I never liked games that were based on like speed anyway. Like, meh.
I like fast things.
Well, maybe a racing game. So, I mean, I guess, yeah. Depends on the game, I suppose.
Depends on the game.
Yeah, it depends on the game. Depends on the game. Like laser tag.
Pew pew.
Did you ever play laser tag?
No.
You never played laser tag?
No.
What?
No.
Never once you've played laser tag?
No.
Wow. Not even with the... I don't even know why I'm asking you another question because you just said no about 6 times. But you didn't even have the ones you had at home with the laser tags? And you
No.
were... Did you ever go to...
No.
Did you ever... What about if you...
Yes.
Nice. Cool. Okay, I knew I was gonna get there. Yeah, laser tag's fun. If you get a chance to play laser tag with all the local laser tag spots that we have to throw down, we'll go laser tagging.
I haven't even gone to Dinosaur Mini Putt. Okay.
Mm.
If I'm going anywhere first,
Fair.
it's there.
Dinosaur mini putt.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's one thing that I'm pretty good at is mini putt.
I suck.
You suck at mini putt? Mm-hmm. Why do you suck at mini putt?
Because I hit the ball too hard.
Are you too vicious? Too vicious at mini putt?
Italian problems.
My God, these Italian problems are coming up a lot.
That's what this episode's going to be called.
Italian problems?
Italian problems.
Okay, cool. I don't think I'm like any Italian.
Featuring Grandma.
I'm just a lot of weird things, but I'm not Italian.
You are not Italian.
I'm French, I'm Irish, I'm Scottish, I'm Canadian, I'm a lot of everything, but I'm not
Italian.
Italian. That is for sure. I'll tell
You're
you
Canadian.
that much.
Like,
Definitely.
if I were, like, you're Canadian.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. You like fishing and plaid.
Fishing, plaid,
Bonfires.
and bonfires.
And poutine.
And poutine, yeah, not a lot though, because it does leave my stomach a little soggy.
Well,
but-
not from a restaurant.
Yeah, homemade more or
Ketchup.
less. Yeah,
We'll go
As
with
long-
that instead.
Yeah, ketchup. I do put ketchup on everything.
Mm-hmm.
I put ketchup on like everything. Dude.
Everything.
Just ketchup.
We got grilled cheese for dinner. Ketchup.
Ketchup. Ketchup on grilled cheese. Always got to dip it.
Always got to
Always
dip it.
gotta dip
Not
it.
me.
Always got to dip it.
I'm not a ketchup fan.
Hmm.
I will eat ketchup on small amounts of things.
Mm.
And when I do eat ketchup, it's in a tiny bit.
A small little amount.
Yes. Like, I can function off of one ketchup packet
Yeah.
for a whole thing of fries.
Would you go mini putting? Would you go mini putting like super far out of town to the coolest, biggest mini putt ever?
Niagara Falls?
It's pretty cool there, yeah.
They also have Dinosaur Mini Putt in Niagara Falls that I've never done.
Well.
I've seen it.
The coolest thing to do is the things that you've never done. So,
Mini Putt Tour!
mini putt tour, the Dinosaur mini putt, could be in order. Absolutely, that'd be great. That'd be great to try to do some. I'm like you've gone mini putting several times, but just not the dinosaur one.
It's not the dinosaur one.
But you're a little too aggressive. It's called mini putt, not
Well,
mini drive.
Yes.
You have selected driver.
Yes.
And Amanda,
I would select driver. as
she's
a
the
mini
girl that hits the ball and it goes flying over the dragon's head and like hits the car, and she's just standing there like, uh
putt. You
oh.
hear the window crash. and the
Yeah,
fire
yeah,
alarm
yeah.
go
Was
off?
that the parking lot car?
This one.
Oh no.
This one,
Oh
right
no.
here.
She took full swing. You took a full swing. That's your mini putting
It's a problem.
experience. A little too aggressive on the mini putt. Oh, yeah, that's right, yeah.
Just because it's staring me in the face, and my beer is at maybe a quarter.
Well, let's bring in today's super cool album.
Sidewine from Mini Putt.
To Being Blessed.
Actually, this is very fitting for Grandma.
Aw, bitch, you're blessed, Grandma. Blessing Grandma and Kesha's cool album.
This isn't her newest album.
No, but this is still a really cool album here from Kesha.
I love this album. I think it's fantastic.
Everybody involved with this Kesha album did a super awesome job on this album. Good shit, dudes, because this album is fun to play, man. It's fun to play when you're walking, beatboxing, maybe driving, jumping on your sofa, whatever the hell you're doing, man. It has
such a broad range of music too, from like her super catchy dance bops to really emotional ballads.
Totally, absolutely, yeah.
And that's what I like about this album, because it really showcases her range.
Mm-hmm. And the production on this album is nothing but awesome. You can tell a lot of time was put into that.
Yeah. That's why it's cool to listen to it with different speakers or different headphones.
Always. That's every time I'm producing, you got to put it through different speakers. You got to put it through different speakers. You got to see how it sounds. But you also have to make really cool songs, and this album has nothing but really cool songs. This whole thing is just fun to play start to end. And you're absolutely right, the blend on it is so perfect. It's just one of those ones you can throw on and loop for a while. You don't even have to change it. You just leave it on. How many times did we have this album on just looping it?
I have no idea.
Like, I remember at one point, it's like, maybe we should change it. It's like, but it's so good.
It was in there for like a month.
Yeah, maybe we should change it, but it's so good. Like, why change it? No, we should change it. No, leave it in. And then we just played it, and we never took it out because we played it over and over and over.
I think the first time...
It was just so good. It was just so good.
The first time I listened to Raising Hell, because that was...
I think that's my favorite song.
I think that was her first music video from that album. Yeah. I could be wrong. But I remember I was in the lunchroom at work listening to it, and I think I just replayed it through my entire lunch break.
Yeah.
Because it was great.
Yeah. I think that's my favorite song on the album, Raising Hell. Dun, dun, dun,
it's pretty great.
Dun, dun, dun,
I don't know if it's my
The low end is so thumpy in that.
So good. The first two songs, I think.
Yeah. Like, you put on Raising Hell, and the low end in your subs just goes like... Boop, boop, boop,
and, like, it's a good low end.
Yeah, and you're not even really sure how the hell they did that, but you're just like, cool.
Yeah, because I'm not normally a big bass person.
Considering you play bass, so that's crazy.
It's different. There's a difference between a bass sound coming from a bass guitar.
Yeah, and then a bass
like
rendered in a song. I know what you're saying, yeah.
I usually find that bass in song, if it's turned up too high, hurts my head because it vibrates so much.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm very sensitive to electronics.
Yeah, fair.
So I like this one because it doesn't vibrate my head.
True.
Which is nice, but you can feel it.
Wow.
But not in the head.
That's how good that they rendered it, to a point where Amanda says that it's good.
Good.
Because I know exactly what you're saying, and sometimes you're just like, oh, that's too loud and low end.
Yeah, you can't even listen to the music.
It's like a little bit too swampy.
It's just...
Yeah. But it's really hard to get the low end like to a point where it's not swampy but just thumping. And somehow that's like thumping.
Somehow they found the thump and not the swamp.
Yeah. It's like there's certain things that you know how to do with mixing that nobody else knows how to do, and you just do it, or like your own. The coolest thing for me is that how everybody produces uniquely, and whoever I can't. It says here, but I'm gonna forget right at this very second, obviously.
The producer.
But yeah, just like everybody involved with the song.
Kesha's the producer.
Yeah, well, yeah, but like she had a team of people too.
Yes, of course.
Yes, that is.
She's listed as executive producer.
Well, there you go.
And that's the only listing.
Okay.
So you probably have to look through
the
sheet.
insert sheet.
Because knowing her, she probably had different producers and mixers on.
Yeah. Just
different songs.
Letting it rip.
Depending on what the song is.
Exactly.
She's very organic when she records stuff.
Cool. That's good.
Like very much just on the fly a lot.
Yeah. And I think like the one thing about the producing world is you definitely notice that every producer is a little bit like good and better at different things, which is really sweet and awesome because every music producer has their own unique like thumbprint and like their own unique way of doing it. And there's not really like, a right or a wrong way, and everybody that produces music is just doing it the way that they're better at, or just their own unique way of doing it. And that's why I love music production, because no matter who's working on something or doing something, it's going to be a little different. You can give 5 people the same acoustic singer with the same guitar, the same song, and you're going to get 5 different produced versions of that song based on who does it. And that's why it's so cool that every producer has their own kind of unique way of doing things. And I wouldn't say that, there's ever a right way to do things. There's definitely a few wrong ways to do things, but at the same time, like, the uniqueness really makes the sound.
One wrong way to do things?
Just not knowing how to set volume levels. You're gonna wreck yourself. If you don't know how to set volume levels, you can't do anything else.
Volume level
of microphones.
Oh,
that's
the microphone,
that's the
not
one
the
thing you
instrument.
can mess up the most, is the volume levels on your microphone.
Okay.
If you don't set good volume levels on the microphone, you're doomed from the start. Like on your mixer, like your volume levels. If your volume levels are set too high or too low and you're just not at the right spots, like, that's really what's going to mess you up the most. So the wrong thing you could do is just turning up microphones too loud, because then you can't fix that. If you have them a little bit quieter, you can fix it. But if your microphones are just cranked up way too loud, then you don't even start, because you're going to get shitty popping noises, and you're trying to record too loud. Right. But people think they have to turn their microphones up louder to record things louder, where a lot of the louderness actually comes after, and you're like post-production, you're producing techniques afterwards. You just want to record clean, and then you can do things after.
Gotcha.
But if you record too loud and something messes up, it's harder to fix that than recording quieter or at a medium level and then going back in and adjusting it after. At least you have a clean take. But if you're recording too high, then you're just on fire and you're in the reds, and then, like, that's definitely a big mistake that, I'm guilty of doing. I've done it many times. I've recorded things too loud and then just sat there and been like,
why?
So I've been there. I've done that with a lot of productions. And that's definitely a mistake. That's definitely a mistake that's up. Yeah. But this album, Kesha and Co., super awesome, man. Good shit. Good shit on this album. Bitch, I'm blessed.
That's not what the album's called.
No, the album's called High Road. But Bitch, I'm blessed.
It says Bitch, I'm blessed really big.
Exactly. Raising Hell is real. It's cool artwork too, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think, as we all agree, half of the thing about making the album is the artwork that goes along with it. You know what I mean? You got like a cool CD.
I will say I've noticed, not just with musical albums, but I've noticed in, like, movies, like DVDs or whatever, Blu-rays, whatever the fuck we're in now.
Insert.
With games, like video games, there's starting to be more attention paid to the artwork now, again, which is nice.
It's cool.
It is cool. It's nice to see, because for a long time when we first started switching over to digital, that wasn't thought about as much.
Yeah. We're coming back around full circle, though, because, like, the digital took us by storm, and, like I've said before, it's more convenient, but you don't have that digital stuff in your hand, you know what I mean? You don't have the artwork. It's just, you gotta be on a screen, and you can't be on a screen all the time, because it's not life, you're just, on a screen, so.
Okay, I don't remember if I thought this or if I've said it out loud or not, so if I have, please stop me. The other day I was listening to some music while I was arting, and I was listening to the Jurassic Park soundtrack, but I was listening to the recorded version that someone recorded off of their vinyl.
No, you didn't.
So it was really...
Do go on. Oh, why does I struggle to get this back in? Because I'm in super noob tube mode right now.
That's okay. It was really cool because, you can't get that record anymore unless you want to pay like $200 for it.
Wild.
B, there's stuff on that recording that you can't hear in the digital files.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like just different little instrumental nuances.
No doubt.
Yeah,
no doubt.
And then you can also hear, like, you could hear the scratching of the record as it was playing. It was really cool. It was
nothing cooler than hearing the scratching of a record.
It was
I don't know what's so real about just that like scratching noise in the record. What the hell is it? Like what? That's just like
tactile.
Is that what it is?
It's the tactileness.
It's just the feeling on feeling or something that like.
Because it's not a laser. It's an actual sharp object touching whatever the fuck is burned into those things. And
little dots and rivets.
Yeah. Playing
mostly
that sound.
Rivets that just go back and forth and
vibrate.
vibrate.
I've seen those on music
crazy.
boxes and shit.
Yeah.
It is. So that's what that is. And that's the realness that you're getting.
Totally.
It's not just a digital file with a laser going.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. And it's hard to like say that like digital is like better or worse. I'm just like it's kind of like
it's pros and cons.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Neither one is better or worse than the other.
But I have a hard time looking at artwork on a screen and appreciating it. Like
me too.
It's like, you know, it's like it's artwork, but it's on a screen, and if I just turn the screen off, it's gone, and it's like it's just I'm staring at a screen. I gotta turn the screen off.
Have you ever seen artwork on a screen and then seen it in real life?
Yeah.
It's mind blowing.
Oh yeah.
How different.
Yeah. Like say I'll see someone's Insta or something, and then I'll go see their piece or the show or whatever. It's like you can't like. It might be good to like promote some new work, but like it doesn't do any justice as far as artwork goes until you go see it in person. It's
especially like when I saw my first Monet painting.
Yeah.
Like I have looked at his paintings in books and on screens for like my entire existence.
Yeah.
But when you see it in person, there's things that you see that a camera can't pick it up.
It's true. Yeah,
you know,
so true.
You need to see it in person.
Yeah.
And you don't get the full effect of artwork, especially like that.
Yeah.
From a screen.
No.
Or from a picture book, just because a camera can't capture stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like, you know, it's cool, you know, that we have screens and we live in a world now that is infested with them.
Oh, I'm super thankful.
But I'm also saying that we're infested with screens, and you know, it's like
you need to let it go sometimes.
Yeah, man, you just got to turn off the screen. Just like, you know, seeing things in real life, getting artwork from an album, or you know, go to an art show and see the paintings. You know what I mean? It's cool to share stuff on these screen things, but like
never think it's the same.
No, and like it's not real life; it's a screen.
And I think a lot of people fall into that trap. I mean, we were talking about this weekend on concerts and stuff. How a lot of the girls there basically said like going to concerts now isn't as important because you can watch it on a screen. And it's like, okay, I kind of get it, but at the same time, it's not the same. Like, even if you're there...
It's the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's the atmosphere.
Even if you're there and you're, like, in the Stevie Wonder section and actually watching the majority of the concert on the Jumbotron, it's still not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
No, because you're there. You're in the atmosphere. You're at an event. You're in the energy. You know what I mean? It's about the energy.
And it's like that, too, every time I see dinosaurs in real life. Like dinosaur skeletons.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so used to looking at them on a screen or in a book because I don't live somewhere that I can just go to a natural history museum.
We don't have that close
and see
enough.
A dinosaur.
Yeah, we don't have that close
No, we have to travel like 5 hours to see something like that.
Yeah,
it's far.
It's far for us.
So sometimes I'll go a very long time without seeing one in person. And then the moment I see it in person again, that same feeling comes back where you're just like, whoa. Like you almost forget.
Yeah.
And it's like that with art, with music, whatever. Anything that you experience in the flesh. Like
yeah, exactly, right? No, it's so true. And I mean, like, it's one of those things where... Like you say, you know, you can say that you've seen things from a DVD or a concert. I love concert DVDs.
Oh my god, I have so many.
Concert DVDs are great.
I love them.
You know,
I'm in one.
Yeah, she's in the Motley Crue. You're in the Motley Crue concert DVD, right?
I am.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. I remember you paused it at the point. You're like, "That's me," and you're in the Motley Crue concert DVD.
I shift sideways just a little bit. I was like right behind Tommy Lee's beer bottle.
Nice. Like, there's me in the concert DVD.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Me.
That's really cool. But to be at a concert in person and be in the event, it's you can watch them from home. And I think the cool thing now is if you can't make it, that's amazing. But if you can be there in person, obviously,
if
go.
You can
go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's like you say, there's pros and cons to everything. The whole screen thing. Sometimes we just got to turn those things off because it's
Beep, buddy, boop.
But balance.
As we're recording ourselves on a screen. Hi.
Balance. Yeah, but we decided to do this for reasons
of
to
funness.
Yes, and to spread all the best things that we can. Oh, there goes the screen. Whoa,
Bye.
That was weird. The screen just turned off. Maybe that means we should wrap it up.
I think so.
Because the screen literally just turned itself
that
off
was weird.
as I said that.
All right.
Okay, well, that's a sign.
All right, well.
Stay awesome, everybody. And if you can,
love.
dude, send some good vibes to my grandma, man. It's been an emotional day. She's doing good.
She's doing good.
But she can use some good vibes.
She needs the vibes.
This lady, man... And
because she gives the vibes to so many people that she needs some vibes.
Yeah. And if she's taught me anything is to, be more forgiving. Nobody's perfect. And listen to shit.
Actively listen.
Actively listen. Give people, time to explain themselves. And also, just be a damn good person, man.
Be a damn good person.
And that's not hard to do. Just
Cheers
be a good person,
man. Be a damn good person.
Yes, absolutely. See you later, everyone.